Hey everyone, it's Anna from PNW Blanks and Sublimation, and today I wanted to talk to you about our quad coolers. Our quad coolers, also called 4-in-1s, because you can take this off if it's a slim can, a regular can, a beer bottle, and water bottles. And also, when you take that off, you can turn it into a tumbler that has a carry handle. Not only that, it's not just a 4-in-1, it's a 5-in-1 because it has a beer bottle opener on the bottom. Now these are from PNW Blanks and come with our premium coating in both glossy and matte. I'm going to make one here for you today because I'm working on an order where I'm making several of these. I thought I'd just hop on and show you what I do. This is our design. It's a mini monster truck called Juvenile Destruction, and basically what I'm going to do is tape it up here. I want to make sure that I align my bottom paper, and then I just put one piece of tape in the middle to start off with, and then since these do have the curved bottoms, they are not edgies, I just put my hand inside and then I just kind of tap it to get that transfer to where it's right above where it starts to, where the tumbler curves on the bottom there. Then it won't cause white spots. Actually, knock it just a hair more. There we go. Now, when you're taping, you want to make sure that you are taping it nice and tight. And normally I would use my roly-poly tool for this, but I'm just trying to do it real quick here. And I just use 3 pieces of tape. That's all you need. And then what I like to do, because it does have a little bit of overlap up top, you can cut it, or what I do is I just take my fingers here and go right around the edges. And sorry, my camera's not in the best spot for the angle here. I have my press set to 354 degrees resting, 355 printing, and 45 seconds. I'm going to loosen the knobs on my ProSlide here and then close the handle, and it auto adjusts my pressure. And then I'm just going to play around with my little knobs back here to make sure it's nice and even. There we go. And then tighten up my knobs. And that's all you have to do with the PNW ProSlide to adjust your pressure on your press. It's super awesome, super simple. No more having to twist, 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 twist in between different size tumblers. I was working on these 15-ounce tumblers last night, and now these are a little bit wider than the 15-ounce, so I did have to adjust my pressure there. My temperature on my press is going to drop down to acclimate with the temperature of the cup. I just got this from outside. It's kind of cold outside, so it's going to drop down quite a bit, and then it's going to start to jump back up. So you can see it's already starting to rise back in temperature. Once it hits that printing temperature of 355 degrees, it's going to start counting down. As you can see, my press is at 355 degrees, and it's counting down from that 45 seconds. It's going to just do one long beep until we open it as soon as it reaches 0. All right, we're almost at that 0, and as you can see, one long beep. Go ahead and open it and put my glove on. Safety first, you don't want to burn yourself. This is very hot. And all I do is I rotate it. First I press it with the tape and the seam facing toward me, and that just gives me a heads up of where I'm at in my press. Next, I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees and put that tape facing and the seam facing the back. Then I'm going to go ahead and close my press, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to drop, come back up, because we did release some of that heat when we opened the press. So it is going to drop just slightly. It's not going to drop all the way down to what it got down to before, but it is kind of cold in this room, so it is going to drop down to probably about 345 or so before it jumps back up. And that is just to make sure that both the press and the tumbler, or whatever you're pressing at the time, are equal in heat. And then you get the full amount and you get even heating. That is what's so great about the PNW press, is it allows for that even heating. And as you can see, it's already jumping back in temperature. All right, once again, it got to 355. It's dropping, counting down from 45 seconds. Once it reaches 0, then we'll take it out, take a peek, and see if we're done. All right, time is at 0. Let's take it out. And then this is what I call the PNW peak. And this is why I love 3 pieces of tape and using a press versus an oven. I'm going to just untape it slightly and then take a peek. And that looks gorgeous. Looks perfect. Gonna do the same thing on the bottom here. And just make sure that we look good. And look at that, everything looks great. No white spots, but if we did have white spots, we could easily tape it back up, put it back in our press for a little bit more time, and then you're not wasting any tumblers due to incorrect pressing. And here is our final product. Look how bright and vibrant that Cyclone ink is with that premium coating. Absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, we can just toss this on here, twist it on, and then it becomes a can cooler. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come join us on Facebook for more tips, tricks, and tutorials. Happy pressing!